guys, welcome to Cooking with Hex, episode 1. I thought I'd do a little in real life series. Got a new video camera for Christmas and all that. Well, first video camera's new because I didn't have one before. And I thought I'd start off with some simple cooking videos. Now, essentially, I'm gonna start off with some pretty easy stuff like pancakes, waffles, scones. I think I'll make some cheese scones. Those are pretty good. At the moment right here, I am making potato wedges, which is essentially a fancy name for fat French fries. These are homemade. These are just general small potatoes. There's nothing special about them. They're not like sweet potato. They're not some magical kind of potato. They're just normal little potatoes. Essentially, this is just a mixing bowl, and I will slowly, probably should have sped this up, but well, that's grapeseed oil. Little cooking tip. I'll try and give out some cooking tips that people who don't cook can generally understand and pick up on relatively quickly. Excuse me. Essentially, there's lots of different types of oil in cooking, and one of the main ones is called canola oil. Now, canola oil can be used in a variety of things. It's just a general kind of cooking, baking oil, and it's usually fine in most things. Now, the thing for this is that this is cooked in the oven at high temperatures for a long period of time, and canola oil can burn at high temperatures. Now, you don't have to know cooking temperatures and stuff for like what burns at what, but okay, I used another quick note. I used way too much grapeseed oil. You need like maybe 2 tablespoons, which I will explain later, but essentially like 1/10 of what I put in there. I just didn't know how much to use, so I kind of lathered it all up. Other than that, the video's fine though. So essentially, you do need grapeseed oil for this. You can probably pick some up in your local shopping mart, store, wherever you go and buy things for eating. Just mix it up a whole lot. This is going to make your fingers really gross, but it's totally worth it, so you want to go and wash those like 2 or 3 times with a whole lot of soap, because you're just, it feels icky. So here we got some super speed hand washing. Awesome. So yeah, you do need grapeseed oil for this. You cannot use any other oil. So if you see like canola oil or vegetable oil or penguin oil lying around, I don't know, something like that, you do need grapeseed oil. That's the only real specific thing. So essentially, cut up the potatoes into 4s. I do it in 4s. You can make even smaller ones if you wanted to have like really tiny little crunchy bits or something or whatever, but I just did wedges because those are simple. Put them, I do it, you can do this different ways, but I put it in a frying pan. Yeah, that's way too much oil, but it worked out. It was still good. This means I have less oil to use later. So that is a sink, that is a window. Those are some things lying around. Take the pan, go in the oven. I tried to zoom in here because I didn't have commentary because I was doing this at 2 in the morning because people were asleep and I couldn't really make too much noise. So you want it at 350 Fahrenheit or 400. The automatic heat for an oven is usually 350, so that should usually work. But you can pump it up to 400. It's not a big difference. So it doesn't really matter where you put it as long as you don't put it right under the top element. Now this is like one under the top element, so it's not a big deal. But you just don't want it like broiling. And that just means when the top thing's on alone and you just gotta have it like touching the heat and you want to cook something in like 2 minutes and just heat it up really fast. So you don't want to do that. It's on bake, which means heat comes from the bottom and the top. This says about 40 minutes later. It's actually closer to like 50 minutes, if not an hour, of cooking. But I wasn't really counting because the first time I did it, I just did 10-minute periods to make sure I didn't burn it. And that's about it. So that is making potato wedges. They're very good. You can add little spices in between if you want them. And that's about it. So any spice that you've got in your cupboard that smells decent and you think you'd like on French fries, you can just add that after you put the oil on and mix that all around. Or like when you put the oil in, put the spice and mix it all around. And do that. Not a big deal. Lots of variety you can put into it. Really simple meal. Takes like all of 5 minutes to put together and then a good hour to cook, but that just means you can go play a whole lot of RuneScape, masturbate like 3 times, or whatever else you could possibly do in the course of about 60 minutes. I don't know. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Cheers.